ゼロ。ウルトラマンゼロだ。力をセーブしても俺に勝てるってわけか。
Gentlemen, welcome to today's very quick 3D print and paint video. And today's main character is this, the Ultraman Zero suit version, which is the manga version or the comic version. And I know many say that what is this? This is Iron Man or Ultra Iron Man. Although I grew up in the 80s, we watched those rubber suit Ultraman show, but I totally can accept this, the newer version of Ultraman. And this is first time I 3D printed this in the FDM. It's a friend from China. The 3D file is actually available in the entire marketplace, but at that time when I asked him to print this, they don't have the separate parts, it's just the helmet. This friend of mine actually cut it, modify it into several different parts, and then he print it and sell the helmet. So I actually asked him to print this one for me. Although it's FDM, I think I can still manage to send it. But when it arrived, my god, the surface is so rough that I spent a lot of time sanding this. But in the end, I think it's okay already because most probably I won't wear it. And my head is a little bit bigger than usual. So, and the clips that you saw on the beginning of this video is actually very tight. It's very suffering when I'm recording those videos. But as you know that I have buy few helmets. I'm a huge fan of helmets, but I just can't wear it. So most probably I just display it like my toy collections. So without further ado, let's check out the entire process of sanding and painting this, the Ultraman Zero helmet. Let's go. So as you guys can see that this is actually printed in FDM. Okay, so the surface is a little bit rough. You can see the printing layers all around, and gonna need a lot of sanding, but because if I'm using the SLA to print this, it's gonna cost a lot more, so I don't want to spend too much money, so I use the FDM printing service from my friend. Okay, I have an FDM printer as well, but I'm stopped using it because it's too troublesome. And it comes with this, the eyes part, and the one at the forehead, and this one is the transparent one, so you can see through from the helmet. Okay. Lots of sanding to do. My god, this thing is huge, but the width, my head is a little bit big, so it can't really fit in my head. Too bad, but never mind, I'll just display it like a collections. After spraying a layer of this, you can see now the printing layer is more visible, a lot of holes. So I bought another type of epoxy surfacer. Okay, this is more expensive. This is like double the price of this, the usual one. So let's try it. Okay guys, I just do a very quick simple sanding, and the new epoxy paint is quite good. It covers a little bit, but still need to cover a lot of layers, then do some sanding. So let's keep going.
2,000 years later.
Okay, I think it's okay already. Only God knows how much time I spent sanding this. It's really tiring because it's FDM and it's so huge, and I think it's enough. Okay, even though there is some printing layers left, I think I'll just ignore it and just straight go for painting. And now let's go for the black color base, and then we'll go for silver. Okay, now it's black, and let's wait for them to dry, and we'll go for the silver. Okay, now let's spray a layer of the silver, a darker silver on those parts, which I based on the official pictures of the Ultraman Zero suit for color referencing. And now I'm doing the silver. As usual, I'm using the super silver from the skull color. The silver is quite easy to use and it covers a lot of those black base. And then now I'm spraying a darker black for the weathering effects, and I think I use a black better than the darker silver. Okay, looks good. And now I'm using a blue instead of using the metallic clear blue for the metallic effects. I'm just using a solid blue. This color is the RX78 blue from the skull color. Okay, the parts, the ear parts and the back, mostly blue color. It's huge, so it's quite easy to spray. Okay, looks okay so far, so good. And these are the clear parts that provided by my friend. I'm gonna stick it on with a super glue. And now, okay, the lights inside is just my iPhone flashlights. I haven't found the LED parts yet. And special shout out to my friend, okay, the SS Toys, the props. They are doing a lot of cosplay helmet. And I add on another small LED for his forehead. Feel free to check out my bro on their Facebook page and follow them. And now I'm gonna glue it and attach it. Okay, let's check out the lights up. Not bad, and it can actually see through from the inside. So how was it? I think the design is pretty good. Although I grew up in the 80s, I totally can accept all these remake version from the classics. For example, the Transformers. I grew up in the G1 era, but I totally can accept the Beast Wars, the Bayformers, and the He-Man. And the new cartoon, I totally can accept it. G.I. Joe movies, okay, not bad. Power Rangers movie, the new one, okay, still acceptable, I can accept. I totally got no problem accepting all these remake from those classic. But of course, I know there are many old boys, old kids like me from the 70s, from the 80s. They totally cannot accept and they want to act like a douche, leaving a lot of hate comments on the Facebook or Instagram saying that classic is the best, classic is the best. I think that's totally not necessary, okay? The remake version can actually share this passion with our kids, you know, our nephews, the younger generations. So I suggest that we can continue to love the classic, but please don't act like a total douche. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.